That looks pretty good. Not that I really need more shot. There we go. Loads of stuff. You have to do that in Breath of the Wild, switching armor and stuff. There's an armor and weapon for everything, or every climate. I kind of like that in games. It sometimes does feel a bit cheesy where you can switch it at the last possible second, but it is a nice, convenient thing for players to do. Sometimes you don't have opportunity in a quest, like you're planning to, and because you suspect something might be going down, but you want to have a look first, and suddenly you're into a cutscene, and then the cutscene leads into instant encounter, and you didn't expect either. So it is nice that you can still nip into your inventory and do stuff like that. All right, we can go to Sunfall, and we can just zoom right in here. I'm loving the fast travel in this game. Okay, loading screen. Let's see if the shaders thing that was, remember at the start of the stream when it said optimizing shaders? Is it making much difference? I mean, I've got this on an SSD anyway. Maybe even on my NVMe thing. Can't remember where I installed this on the system. I don't think that's made much difference. I don't remember loading screens being long in this before, so if that was in the patch, then that's curious. That's nice. I suddenly look across there and I get a Tatooine vibe. It just needs an extra sun or an extra moon or whatever it is. God, I miss proper Star Wars gaming. Star Wars Galaxies. In the actual Star Wars universe that we want to play in. In the timeline that we want to play in.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath.
We have a
We
little
will learn
quest.
much from this Aloy.
Traitor. That's what I'm hoping. She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
Who's actually at war here? Which tribes are at war? Because we were saying before, we had to hand in that, you know, that terrorist dude, we had to hand him in. We couldn't kill him because that would provoke a war. But it sounds to me like some people are already at war, and then you speak to others, and it sounds like everyone's at peace, and we need to maintain the fragile peace. So I've obviously missed something with the story of the conflict here. Shadow Karja is the problem. They've been the problem the whole time, aren't they? There's the they're the renegades that don't accept the new Sun King, aren't they? They were loyal to the old bad Sun King. That's right, yeah. There's a few people training over there. So options, we have options. We can. Is this? This is the Zero Dawn Project facility. Okay, this looks like it's important. Where was that other quest? The Healer's Oath. Go on then, because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fast travel here. Because this Zero Dawn thing, this looks important. So let's do a little side quest just before we go in there. I like how the game was trying to throw me to my death there. Can we get up this? Have I travelled to a location that I can't then access, or is it? What's the deal here? It looks like it's over there. Oh, hang on. It looks like I must go around this way. Let's take that armor off. I really dislike that armor. Well, looks good. That looks good. The shock armor, because it looks like a workshopy, techie type of armor. I like that. The freeze armor, it looks like something out of some real fantasy game, frosty sort of elementally thing. The stealth armor, that kind of reminds me of like a ghillie suit. It just needs some branches and stuff and grasses sticking to it. That looks nice. That's just a general all-round thing. I guess the melee stuff looks okay. That looks nice. Not the best. What's that one? That's my... Is that supposed to be my corruption armor? It's got a bit of everything mixed in there. The fire armor, that's definitely the best. The fire armor one. Definitely. Okay, let's head on down and see. I feel like I've bitten my lip at some point today and I don't remember doing it. Or I've walked into a door or I've been stung on the lip. It doesn't half hurt. Pretty sure I'd remember walking into a door. Unless it was like I really walked into the door and knocked myself out. I suspect there would be other symptoms in that case.
But it's better than living amongst traitors.
Right, who are we looking for?
Going light.
Oh, that would have been handy, wouldn't it? To have earlier.
Remember your place, stranger.
Everybody's rude. Except them two. They stood to attention. That was respect where it's due.
Are you Galeev? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we're calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
He doesn't care. What if I make you?
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Carja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
Take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
Done.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
I already have the part.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
He's an utter bellend. And again, the game did the thing where you have the thing in your inventory and it instantly goes, yeah, okay. Quest done, take it. I mean, luckily, I don't have a use for it for anything else. But wasn't there, I mean, there was probably something I could have traded it for. So it's a good job I wasn't desperately saving it. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter in this case. But he's a knob. Put Karja armor on. Does that make a difference? What do I have in the way of outfits? Do I have Karja armor? Karja silks? What am I currently wearing? Nora Protector. Okay. Oh, I see. So, right. Okay. Kaja Blazing Heavy. Let's put that on. Not that it'll matter here, I suppose. Maybe before.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Don't trust him. Such a slimy git. The only thing weird with this is like Aloy's midriff looks totally different. Her skin looks a totally different colour to her face. Like her face looks much whiter.
What's she called?
And I don't know whether it's...
Shiana.
I let's get some light.
Once,
There, you see it there as well. It's like she's tanned the
How is your
midriff, but
sister's
not the
singing
face
voice?
somehow. And I keep thinking it must just be a layer of cloth, but no, I think that is a stomach, as far as I can tell. Too much makeup.
Weird disappearances?
Well, you know,
What is
thanks for
going
noticing,
on
Mr. Fester,
here?
but I was trying to make an effort for you guys. Do we need to trade? I don't think we need to trade.
Take a look at these wares.
The Ring of Death. That looks like a hippopotamus.
The submarine. The proud tradition of the Carja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they'd miss it.
So where's this taking me?
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment.
There's a
If you
considerable
want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room.
Considerable
You're
army
not going
here.
to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having...
Standing to attention again, so the armor I was wearing,
Should pay well.
that doesn't matter. What does he
By
look
the
like?
glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Oh, I see what's going on here. Manipulating a kid.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate the
chat,
Citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
The green
one true
tent down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender
Well, that's
when
the best
discovered
offer
and fled.
I've had all game.
Doing so demonstrated wanton disregard for the
We
safety
both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still
Outlanders,
time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
So,
The Kestrels.
hang on, let me go here.
Ah,
We've got some
they want us
options.
to
We've got some
see this,
options.
Balustrade.
It makes quite
It's a short
an
drop from
impression.
there.
We've got the Traitor's Bounty or this quest. Let's go for this. I'm just going to fast travel out. Do this quickly. I agree. The game would be better with real choices, meaningful choices in the game. There's two, I think. Two that I've found.
What's she called?
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can.
2 pears and a
Eat.
banana.
But bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
I know nothing about Uthid. I have no clue. Should we find out some information? I mean, I think we're going to do it anyway, but let's find out.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can.
What sort?
Uthid might be of use to them.
Favors.
If he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood.
Sounds good to me, then.
Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
Should have said that earlier. You had me at embarrass the priesthood. Let's go.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the Green Climb. Good luck.
The Green Climb sounds like a massive platformy climbing thing. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, it's... Oh, God, I haven't got a... We can go to that one, I think. Let's go to that one. It's nearby. And I'll change out this outfit as well. Yeah, I keep changing the armor. I can change the mods instead of the blank armor. It's better for the following the quest where you have to have Karja armor on. Well, I find changing the armor a lot quicker. So, I don't know if I need Karja armor on for this, do I? I don't remember anything that said I have to. But, I mean, I can see your point for it. But, yeah, changing out the mods. If it had some base resistances, some base stats, that would be interesting. But I'm not worried about that. Let's put on some of this. This has been my sort of, the melee defense one's been my go-to default kind of armor. We're going this way. Aisha Tyler? Who's Aisha Tyler? Never heard of Aisha Tyler. Who said they should have Grace Jones? Ah, Tom, they should have a Grace Jones voice there. That would have been... I don't know. Grace Jones's voice is very distinctive. Maybe a bit too... What's the word I'm looking for? Harsh? And last time I saw her was on... She was on a talk show. Was it Graham Norton or something? But I mean, that was like years ago, so... I don't even know if she does voice work or acting work anymore. Is she still alive, even? Grace Jones? Ah, she probably is. Okay, let's see what this climbing thing is all about. We'll have a little bit of that. Turkey looking worried. How am I off for wood? 1,139. I've probably got enough bits of wood. I can stop picking that up.
3 dead trees. Just like Vanasha said.
Grace is 72 now, eh?
Let's see if
72.
Uthid came through here.
Well, I mean, it's no age, right? Because you can be 75 or 78 and still become the president of the United States. So 72 is just a spring chicken, I guess, for anything. There you go. I mentioned it. I went there. I said it. I brought the discussion down to that level. Now I'm going to run and hide and change the topic. What am I looking for? Tracks.
These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb.
The green climb. Grace Jones 2024. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see it happen. Which party though? Independent. Another thing you love about Breath of the Wild is when you're in the snow equipping a fire blade, it actually warms you up. That's quite useful. You see more healing herbs over there. I'm just going to grab them. I think a set of light armor, which actually had very little resistances to anything.
These are helpful. Bitter though.
But was maybe,
stop here.
you know, maybe more flexible, lighter, allowed you to maybe run a bit faster or jump a bit further. That would be a good addition. So therefore, you're really trading like protection for a little bit of mobility. That would be nice. I like it when you have to make a choice between, you know, there's a couple of things, and there's like obviously a downside to picking something, but a good side as well. And in certain situations, like when you're traveling about. I guess what that would do, though, it would just make you end up in the inventory screen more often, switching armor in and out, which isn't necessarily the most fun way to play a game. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, I've often toyed with the idea of next time I play it, try and make it a light and medium armor playthrough, because you're supposed to be able to dodge better when you're not wearing heavy armor. In fact, there's a skill, I think, or a perk that you can choose for that. Okay, I've got lost now. I've gone the wrong way, I think. Let's take a look up here.
All right, made it. Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
But I've found that when playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, the heavy armor just give you so much better protection, and dodging was hard anyway, no matter what you were wearing. So I just went with the big heavy plate stuff. But for a challenge and to play in character as an archer and a bit of a rogue, which I love playing,
hunting.
I would like to try that with a sort of nothing heavier than chainmail type of build.
Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo.
I hear trouble somewhere. Oh God, not them.
Looking to scavenge.
Always, always. Come on then, bring ye down. Oosh. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Nope. Is he too far? He's got to be too far. Oh no, surprisingly not. Oh. Thought I got him there.
Now's my chance.
Is he not coming down? I thought he was coming down. He's over here. He's done for now. I do like setting fire to these guys. There's a bombing run going on, is there? Fire arrows are just the best, aren't they? They're just so good.
All right, back to Uthid.
I wonder if I've got a better fire mod I can put in this. I should check. Spear damage. What? What was that? What was that one? That's a new one. A spear damage coil. Interesting. Okay. I can't modify my spear, can I? Doesn't look like I can. That's cool. You like to watch me play KCD as a stealthy poisoner? Poisoner was good. The poisons in there, I think they can be quite effective. They're good. I like the way that you can dump poison into the cooking pot in a camp. If you wait around for them to come and sit and have a plate of food, it takes effect. I love that. That's such a cool thing. I wonder if you could chuck poison down the well too. Poison the village. I haven't tried that. I haven't seen the need to poison an entire village.
Good for an old remedy.
I do remember having to save an entire village from
Uthid
poison.
took down a Ravager.
Disease.
Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
Kingdom Come did a lot of good things. They made some odd... Well, I think they made some odd changes to combat, which actually worked against it. Last time I played, I had trouble locking on the camera to a particular target. Well, that was a terrible shot.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Where do they get the red feathers from? Do those Glinthawks have feathers? I don't think they do, not real ones. So what birds in this game have red feathers? Because I don't think I've seen them. Unless they've died some. We'll talk to the man. Oh, should I just loot his packs first? Yeah, I'll just do that first. Priorities, you know.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
And?
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what?
Yeah, big mistake.
Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
Let's go back and kill him. Let's go back and kill them all. So, what are you going to tell me?
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
Come on then, what's going on here?
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
Then join me, and we will kill them all in righteous vengeance, or something.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Vanasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers!
There's a lot here.
When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
Come on,
Okay.
gents, let's get her.
Where are they coming from? Have we got people coming up? Because I saw people moving. Have a fire in the face. Can't see the other one. Miss.
Stand before us. Fall beneath us.
Keep up the attack.
He's going
we
down.
still got another squad on the way.
Oh, that should have hit. That really should have hit. Hang on. I'm going to hide behind here. Let's get some damaging stuff on, shall we? It's through his legs. That was a nice shot. Will you just stand still and die, please?
Focus! Focus!
Oh, come on. That was through his shoulder.
It's up to you now, man. Rally. We can still finish them.
That was a bad miss. Right, he's dead.
Flank them.